Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you today? I am live on Facebook right now to give you some amazing good news about a special training that I'm doing tomorrow, which is July the 1st. And it's about business expansion. And I want you to realize that if you are in any kind of a business, if you are an entrepreneur, you always need to expand your business because what it is if you are in a business or in life, in any relationship, there are only two things you can do. There are only two things. Either you can expand or you can shrink, you can contract. Okay, so if you are not expanding, you're actually contracting. Okay, if you're not improving, you're actually going down. When I understood this secret, when I understood this really well, I understood that the only thing that I should be really doing is improving, is expanding, is growing. And if you are not growing at any point of time, then you should know that you should be really aware of this thing, that you are actually declining. Now, what do I mean by that? Any aspect of your life that you think you're not getting better at, you're getting worse at. And it's a very difficult concept for some people to grasp and some people to realize, but it is very important. It is very important. So any relationship that you have, any amount of money that you're making in your business, any amount of employment income that you're making, anything, you always need to expand, you always need to increase what you're doing. Otherwise, what's happening is, by default, if you don't do anything, if you just want things to stay the same, actually they will go down. So it's really important. And that's why I have decided to share with you some of the most powerful stuff that I know, how to expand your business. Okay, how to expand your business. And why this is important is because I'm going to teach you certain principles that you can apply in your life immediately. Now, what's the problem? The problem is not that you don't have this information. Okay, listen to this really carefully because it will totally change the viewpoint that you probably have up to now. It's not that something that I'm going to teach you which is going to be something that you don't know. Okay, it's something that you already know at a much deeper level. But the problem is these things are hiding from you because the amount of information that is bombarded onto you, that has been accumulated by you, is so much. And at one single point of time, if you are asked a question, if you've asked to make a decision, you have to sift through all that information that you know and then make up your mind, which sometimes becomes very difficult. And that's where the origin of the thing, which is I don't know, right? Or the confusion, or dilemmas, all these things pop up because you have so much information. So in this training, what we're going to do is we are going to actually cipher out, we're going to actually wean off all that information that you don't want. And I'm going to show you a pathway, I'm going to show you a way how you can actually make decisions in your business to be successful. And in this training, you will realize that I'm going to show you a pathway as to how you can really get to that point of expansion, how you can really get to that point of knowing that you can actually make a huge difference and expand. Okay, so if you're listening to this right now, then please make sure that you share this particular video, because I want this information to reach to your audience. I want this information to reach to your people that you love and you trust, because I want them also to be successful. And you need to be aware that your success is a critical part, and their success, people around you, their success is also a very critical part for you. Okay? Because success is actually a team effort. Okay? You need to put in your entire self in there, but also you need to people around you. It's almost like a team, but when I talk about team, I'm talking at a much different level. Okay? So you need to take care that you're not just progressing alone, you're actually making people around you very successful. Now, the information that you have so far is a lot, right? And it's not the intention of this particular formula to bombard more information on you. Actually, it's exactly opposite. You will realize that what you've gathered so far is leading to some amount of confusion for you. Okay. Now, is that true for you? Give me a yes in the chat box if that is true for you. right? And you generally look at all that information and you think, oh my God, that's too overwhelming. This is so much that I know. And it's impossible for you to apply all that information. That's where the problem happens. That's why a lot of entrepreneurs struggle, because it's the application of the information that becomes a challenge. And in this particular training, what I'm going to uncover is I'm going to uncover how I'm going to uncover how you actually cipher out the information that you exactly need and the application of that information. Okay, so it's a very powerful training. I urge you to join this training, not for me, but for you to really succeed in business. And the fascinating part about this training is that this training will also help you in your life, because what I'll be teaching you in this particular training is business principles, but you will be fascinated to know that the same principles that I will be teaching in business can be applied to your life and can be applied to your relationships. And suddenly you will see that those things have started to improve. And it's just fascinating how that works. But I want you to come in with an open mind. I want you to just come in with an open mind and listen to this entire training, because once you grasp this information, once you go through this, you will be able to decide whether it's true for you, or you might decide to discard that information. It's totally up to you. But I want to give you this amazing opportunity for you to join me tomorrow, which is July the 1st at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I still have some spots available, so you can still jump in on this particular training with me, and make sure that there are no distractions, because this training is a very interactive training. So you will be on the chat box with me. You can ask me questions during this training. It's going to be a very interactive training, and it's going to be so much fun. I'm looking forward to this training already, and the information that I have to share with you is totally going to blow your mind. And what is blowing of your mind? Actually, that's a different topic altogether that we are going to cover in this training. So I want you to understand that the expansion of your business, the expansion of the relationships that you have, the improvement of the business relationships you have is actually not very difficult. It's not very difficult. If you think it is difficult, then there is some information that is sort of hiding from you. And we are going to uncover that whole thing in this training. So join this training right now. It's called yourprofoundsolutions.com/biz-expansion-formula. Okay, once you go into this particular training, you will realize how powerful you are, and how you can create that success for yourself and for people around you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'm looking forward to you attending this phenomenal training and creating massive success in your business and your life. Thank you very much. I'll see you in this training. Bye for now.